Greetings from Snake Mountain Boatworks on Wednesday, February 10, 2021. We've begun working on the 1942 19-foot double cockpit forward Chris Craft Barrelback. This boat had some major work done to the hull and the decking about 30 years ago, and Joe and Anthony started working on the engine hatch doors and the aft deck today. We faced the challenge that well, I'll just hand it over to Joe. Joe, you can start at the beginning, what you discovered when you started.
Yeah, so when we first started, we were taking out all the bunks to take out the screws to release all the deck planks, and found that a good, I don't know, probably two out of every 4 or 5 screws had no screw in the bunk or underneath the bunk. And not only that, but when we were picking some of the bunks out, you were able to tell that some of them just weren't glued at one point. So, I mean, you could stick your pick in there and it would just pop right out. But once we got all the decking off, we had realized that this hatch cover has been worked on before, and if you can see, it dips down here in the center, which in actuality it's supposed to follow the same contour all the way around. So the frame here all the way across.
So it dips in the middle, it dives down.
Yeah, it dips in the middle where it's, you know, it's supposed to be crowned the same as the deck. And same thing up here.
On the forward end.
It dips down even more on the forward deck here.
Well, the other thing, Joe, let me jump in for a second, that we've noticed, if we look forward from this point across the decks and the bridge and the framework for the engine compartment, you see how the crown is gone. It's absolutely flat right across the middle. We're not quite sure how to address that without taking everything apart and starting over again. The other thing we've noticed is that the planking on the deck is 1/2 inch thick material rather than the standard 3/8 that Chris Craft used. So, Joe, I'm sorry, I jumped in.
No, you're fine. So, underneath the new decking that I fabricated today, there was some frames that were replaced that you could tell right where this flat area is, that it just, the whole crown was taken out. So I made these planks on the outer just a hair thicker so I can take and try to get sand the crown back into it. We'll see how well we'll be able to do, but it's mostly from this frame to, there's another frame that goes across right here. And that's where it's the flattest, because at the way after on the back deck, you can actually see the crown. And I was able to get that to be completely rounded again and not so flat.
So you're able to correct this back here by you've fabricated 2 planks there, or all of it?
All of it. There's 5 planks going across the back, because as you see, the planks I took off were extremely wide, and what happened is without enough screw, or you know, with it being as wide as what it is, it's hard to get it to bend and manipulate as well as what it is with a, you know, a narrower plank. So in that case, I pretty much had to take my whole measurement across and get the right division, so that way you're not getting really bad deck seams. But going forward, I think the best way we're gonna have to do this is take these 2 back pieces of the hatch off and actually get the contour of where it's supposed to be and make one whole piece, and then make my cut where I need to have it intersect into these other frames.
So we need a crown, and we've got to get rid of the dive on the forward and back ends.
Yeah, because on the outside, it doesn't have a dip. It's actually where it's supposed to be. But as you can see, if you can zoom in, I don't know if you'll be able to see this. but there's wedges underneath this plank, and it looked like it was trying to push up the center to get that crown. But I don't know if over the time, just when it was getting sanded in, if it was probably just the crown was sanded out of it.
Well, except that the bridge that goes across goes flat right in the middle.
Absolutely, but if you look at that frame, it was also a frame that's been replaced. Pretty sure this plank, or this whole frame right here, has been replaced.
And the center of the frame is flat again. We lose the arc, correct?
Right. So that, I mean, like you were saying earlier, the only way to really fix that is to take it apart and start over. But trying to get this bridge here to match this back deck is going to be pretty tricky to be able to do.
Well, I just realized the other challenge we have is when we put the seat backs in, they of course are the original seat backs. They'll have an arc in them.
Yep.
So.
And it won't look the same with this.
So they're gonna be crowned, and this behind, we're gonna see a tiny little bit of seat back here. By the middle, quite a bit of it's gonna be exposed.
Yes. And then on this forward deck, that's where we're gonna have probably the biggest challenge. Is if you look at the outside of the planks, they're 1/2 inch, but if you look in the center, they're down closer to 3/8. So that alone, it's completely flat. So when we try to put the original windshield on this deck, it's not going to line up the way it needs to. So in that case, we're probably going to end up having to peel this deck up and seeing what we got for frames underneath it, because I'm pretty sure we're going to have the same issue all the way through the boat. It's just some of these frames have been replaced and the true arc's been cut out of it.
Yeah. If I back right down to here, you can sight across that, and it starts up and then it just dives, and it's almost flat in the middle. And the other issue we face up here, I dare say we're missing screws in, well, in fact,
And quite a bit of it.
quite a bit of it. And the seam channels are all different widths, so we'll have to go through and route new seam channels so that we have uniform seams going across the deck.
Yeah.
I mean, the hull's in just incredibly good shape, and it's just so maddening and sad that a yeoman's effort to do it correctly seems to have produced a result that, once we get this all varnished, is not going to be pleasing. I mean, I notice now as I'm looking across right in there, the actual gunnel dives right where your right hand is.
Yep. Yeah, it's actually in a couple of other spots too. If you look, the whole deck waves in a couple of different areas.
So.
Another one right here.
So we will continue working aft forward and report to you once we've made some progress. It's going to be a bit of a challenge. These Barrelbacks are such rare and beautiful boats. We want this done correctly, and I know the owner does as well. So we'll keep working and have another update in the very near future. But for now, here's our very first report on the 1942 19-foot Chris Craft double cockpit forward Barrelback. Thank you so much. Bye-bye for now from Snake Mountain Boatworks.